Let's go, champ. It's the champ, Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and you're watching True School Sports. Let's go, champ.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Crystina Poncher. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. Great to see you as always. We had the Pacquiao-Vargas press conference. Pacquiao-Vargas, give me your take on this fight. Any initial thoughts you had, when the title was made?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, I had a feeling Manny would be back, so I'm glad that it's official now. Something about when he told me after the fight that he was done, I was like, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
But you know what, boxing is just one of those things that it just keeps calling you back. And after the performance that he had against Timothy Bradley, I was like, well, it's not because he's lost a step, because I think that was one of the best that we've seen him in recent fights against him. So I'm happy he's back, and he's got a tough test in Jesse Vargas. I think Jesse's getting this fight at the perfect time in his career. I think him and Dewey really do have something special. He showed that he's got more power than ever before, with not only his performance in the Saddam Ali fight, but even the sparring leading up to that fight. So I'm super excited for him, and I think that he's going to bring the action, so it should be a very exciting fight come November 5th.
Well, the interesting thing about this fight to me is that both these guys have a lot of questions about them. Manny has obviously in the twilight of his career. Jesse is still trying to get that validation from the boxing world.
Absolutely.
So, what do you think? As far as both those guys, who do you think has the tougher questions to answer, Manny or Jesse?
I think Jesse does. I don't think there's any question as to what Manny brings to the table, or his legacy or his abilities. I think that more questions are out there, and there's more to prove for Jesse, and I think that he's very much up to the task. I think this fight is coming at the perfect time for him, and people have questioned his knockout ability, things like that, but he's been tested through and through, and he always shows up to fight. And but I think he has a little bit more. The questions are still out a little more on him.
One guy that's really big in the top-ranked stable is obviously Terence Crawford.
Yes.
And a big fight that myself and a lot of people in the boxing world want to see is Manny versus Terence Crawford. Do you think as Terence continues to build his name that fight will eventually happen?
I do. I think we'll probably see after this fight still 2 more fights from Manny. I think that if he can manage the time and it's not too crazy. That's what has yet to be seen with him, is how he can manage his Senate responsibilities with his training responsibilities. But if he finds that he can get in a good rhythm, I see 2 more fights, and I do see one of those being Terence Crawford. And I would have liked to have seen that now, but that Terence is going to build his name up a little bit more, and I really look forward to seeing that fight next year.
All right, any message to the boxing world?
Just thank you everybody for your support. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat at Crystina Poncher, and get your tickets. They're on sale now, November 5th at the Thomas & Mack. It's going down.
All right.